Hey there everybody, and welcome to the 89th flight. Now what we're doing today, we are at, I hope I pronounced that right, Carneros Airport in Chihuahua. And we are going to Ponciano Arriaga International, also known as San Luis Potosi International. Now, the plane you see ahead of me, that is somebody who is flying with us. That is just the perfect controller that you can think of. And he's gone. Okay. Well, as we can see, this is a simple dirt strip, so there's no obvious parking. There is no tower, there's no nothing. And even on the VatSim network, there is nobody even remotely close. I've already set up the aircraft, started it, so all we need to do is get out of here. It's a 518 nautical mile flight. Let's try to line up for this dirt strip. Now the other guy, which we just seen, he is from Japan. Will not be using voice today. And I've noticed he is also not on the VatSim network today. But then again, that is his own choice. There he goes. Flap set to max. Oh, come on, will you turn already? You're a flippin' bush plane. Here we go! That is quite bumpy. Let's get off the floor. And we're airborne. First notch of flaps coming up. Another. And all flaps are up. What the heck? We took off a little bit faster than we did. Need that. The Japanese controller says he doesn't see my stream. or below us, or overtaking us, or higher than us. What is it? I think we are too close to each other to see each other. I've set the crashing settings to off. On the map we are almost touching each other. Well, since he's in the TBM, I think we'll see him soon enough. And we're happily climbing to 10,000 because that's where we need to be. It is 260 nautical miles to the first waypoint at the Delta 318 Oscar. Yeah, let's go there. Shouldn't have too many problems with mountains and stuff, because as we can see out here, it is mainly flat land. But now we are stabilized in the air. Let's go ahead and get into the general direction. Rip, if you're listening, course is 174 to intercept the magenta line. And actually, Rip is the first responder saying hi. Well, of course, hi to you as well. Sure. He should be visible now. On this map we are the big airplane, he's the smaller airplane. In real life that is the other way around. But he's overtaking me fast. So we should pop up relatively soon. Do we detect a little bit of a problem with Rip there? That is some sloop mode cheating if I ever seen it. Tango Alpha 1717, are you in trouble or just cheating? Oh, that is some cheating shit if I ever seen it. Come on now. And according to VatSpy, this is us. He was visible earlier. Yeah. He either disconnected or he crashed himself. Or the simulator got stuck. Because in our chart he is still there. That is some weird CIA type stuff going on. And he's crashing. He's crashing. No, he's slewing up. Oh yeah. That is cheating right there. Then again, he is in the TBM. We can give that TBM something to chase for. Let's do it. Let's see him slew out of that. And we're at 10,000, so let's rev back a little bit and be conservative with the fuel. And now that we have the time, let's take a good look at the engine. Our revs are looking great. Fuel flow in the green, pressure in the green, temperature in the green, the exhaust gas temperature where you'd expect it, the vacuum is in the green. Fuel is going rather fast though. Let's keep an eye on that one. May have to cheat. And Rip says, sorry, I have some problem, so bye. Well, you can always try to solve that problem. And you can find me on the map because we are friends. You can always join up later. Maybe you simply need to reboot. That's it. That could be just it. So what I think happened is that he got his controls stuck. To be honest, I would have turned off the simulator as well, because look around, there is nothing here. No towns, just a barren, dry, big piece of land. Normally I would suggest go camping out here, but if you look into the distance, there's a layer of dust everywhere, which is going to clog up the sinuses of my Cessna. So this is pretty inhospitable. Temperature outside 8 degrees. No need for the pitot heat just yet. Making good progress though. 197 miles to go. After which we're going to go almost straight ahead to the next one. And then we'll land. There is not a lot of mountains up here. The darker the colors, the higher the mountains and the bigger the problems. Now if we look at the map, there is nobody even in range for a radio check. Let's not try that. Southwestern 1023 is going relatively slow, but nowhere near where we're going. So yeah, that. And that is when you suddenly become very glad that you can speed up time. Because looking at this, even though it is gorgeous, you don't want to do that for 6 hours straight.
successful cause they try to be. They sit there being just meant it because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else to succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell can make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, yeah. I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity and I don't really need to mess with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
21 miles to go to the first waypoint, Delta 318 Oscar. What does the time look like? Yeah, I'm not liking that because I set it for 10 AM. We're not in the air for 10 hours. I'm going to set that back so you guys can actually see what we're doing here. Night flying in the Cessna 172 can be interesting, but looking at a black screen for 6 hours, you're not going to do that, are you? And that's the first waypoint. We got somebody in the air near us. Let's have a look outside. Thinking that might be live traffic. And they're gone. We're flying La Esperanza Airport, or how they say it in this area of the world, Aeropuerto. "216 nautical miles to the next waypoint." A little bit of mountains and nothing to worry about. somebody flying up ahead of us, and he disappeared again. Oh boy, I fear that is RIP. And he's back again. I think he's got some technical difficulties with the connection. And he's gone again. I think he's trying to come back. There he is again. And he is howling so fast that the computer cannot keep up, and he's going again. And back again. If he's not quick enough, we're about to overtake his position. But if it is actually the TBM that the Japanese controller is using, I think we're about to see him. Unless, of course, cloud layers prevent that. Look at that! It is gorgeous. Somebody created this. They created this and went with it. I'm looking at the map, not seeing Japanese controller, aka RIP. But I'm definitely hoping it's not going to be foggy when we arrive on our destination. And below us, first solid roads we've seen in a good while. And he's back. Not visible on our altitude, maybe up there. Whoever it is, he is hauling. And he's gone again. Somebody is really into connectivity trouble. Again, whoever it is, he being sped up 3 times the speed of time, he is definitely keeping up. p.m. But okay, we are 69 miles from Delta 320 Oscar, and as soon as we get there we need to start descending to 7,300. Let's prepare the aircraft for that, so that when the time is there, all we need to do is press a button and it goes there. Quick DP, I'll be right back. And we're back! "34 miles to go to the next waypoint." And as we can see, there's then a few bends and landing starting to happen. Back to normal time. Looks like it's going to be a foggy landing. And Martin says, hey, I have news about my PC. Well, tell us all about it, Martin. When do you have your machine back? Come on now. Give me the news, Martin. Is it good news or bad news? And it says, wait, I'm writing it. Well, you were writing, wait, I'm writing it. And I was waiting. Oh, I do hope it is good news. After the whole month, they just gave us money back, refund for the motherboard and GPU. So we needed to buy new on another eShop, which we like more, and we bought the RTX 4090. Woo! That's fancy stuff right there. I would love to have one of those. And some motherboard. And tomorrow they will have it on the shop, so maybe tomorrow I will have the PC. Well, let's focus on that, buddy. Buying boxes with components does not mean the components are already in your machine. He said he had 3090 already before, so much more. Holy shit. I'm on a RTX 2060. If you get a 4090, that is going to be some difference between you and me. I'm liking it. I really am liking it. And Martin says, yes, we will take it, and one guy will build the PC back for us. We still have old components, no need for new. Okay. So you're buying new components, but you're going to put old components in there. No idea why. But so the GPU and the motherboard were beyond repair. Something must have happened to those. Martin says I had this PC before we did RMA, just a GPU and motherboard, everything other is still in. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, that is kind of how I do my computer, because the one that is making all this possible, I've built it in 2000, maybe 2001, and obviously the case is still the same, but everything inside has changed over the years. Yeah, so that makes sense. The components that are still usable, you're going to use them, obviously. Wait, I need to pay attention here. We're already past Delta 320 Oscar. So we need to start descending and start slowing down a little bit. Landing lights are coming off. And we need to go down because right here is already our landing strip. And in the meanwhile, the Martins, it's like, why not to upgrade a little bit more when they gave us money back? It's much more expensive, just about 8,000 Czech crowns. 336 euros. That's a week wages for me, buddy. And do I think the i9 12,900 processor can run RTX 4090? Well, they complement each other. It's not like a GPU enhances the capabilities of the CPU. They work together. So if the CPU has a lot more power than the GPU, then obviously the CPU has to work a lot harder. And when the CPU has to work harder, its lifespan becomes shorter. So if you make sure that they have equal capabilities, or in the best case scenario like I have right now, the GPU is a lot stronger than the CPU, then the CPU has to do a lot less work and you get better results still. So yeah, that is about it. And let's go over here and zoom in a little bit. So I do believe we should be a little bit lower now. Let's do that. Martin says, talking about the i9 12,900 if it can run RTX 4. You're making a bit of a thinking mistake. I'm going to tell you why. If you can actually put the RTX 4090 on your motherboard, but the motherboard can only support so much, that is the maximum you're going to get out of it. If I need to pay attention here. If the motherboard and GPU, they are right there, they should be matching capabilities. And we're looking for the localizer now, folks. Actually also looking for the airport. Ah crap, there it is. I've been lollygagging too much. Up, there we go. Go down, boy! Go down, boy! Been talking too much and not being there to pay attention. Here we go onto the blast pad. Let's flare a little, lose some more speed. Relatively smooth, but because I was paying attention to Martin, it simply was not good enough. Let's put it that way. Here's an exit, let's utilize it. But okay, back to Martin. All the components in your case have to complement each other, so that in the end, what is that thing doing there? Why is there a pole there? Gonna run it over. All the components in your case, they have to match up, so that they work together and give you the best experience. And yes, correct, this is Mexico, sir. And as soon as you have your machine back together and you got the simulator up and running, yeah, we can do a flight together, make sure it all functions, it all works. And let's get you into a video, alright? Not sure why they put the red carpet out for me, but let's not get dripping oil on it. Alright. Parking brake is set. Landing lights are off. Let's turn the engine off. Martin says, I think it'll work because otherwise why would he give us advice to buy it? Well, experts usually know what they're talking about, so chances are they're actually right. I just hope that your machine is going to be the best you could have hoped, and even better. Now, Martin, I'm going to be on Discord for a little while longer, but we're going to have to end this video. So I hope to see you there. Link is in the description. And to everybody else who is watching, I really want to thank you for watching. And I'll see you next week.